Everyone, back tuning into today's video. Got some very interesting weather coming up this week. Really going to be very interesting indeed. We're going to have some really heavy rain coming up from the south today, tonight, and into tomorrow. It's going to push across many parts of the country, producing maybe up to 50 millimetres of rain in some places. That's 2 inches, with no doubt the risk of substantial flooding. Then we're going to have a cooler unsettled spell through the first part of the week. As getting into the second half of next week, it could turn really hot, actually, in the second half of next week in the south of the country. We'll have a look at that in a moment. It could get really, really hot down in the southeast. Just briefly for a day or two, Thursday and Friday, and then it'll get swept away into the continent by Atlantic winds once again. Now, before I go on with all the detail for the next 7 days, just want to talk about the advertising. There's green keyword ads on my pages at GazWebBiz.com. If you roll your cursor over green keywords, you'll see ads, but if you click through the words, you go to the advertised website, and by doing that, you'll be supporting GazWebBiz.com. Thanks very much for doing that. So we're going to start off with the radar picture from the UK Met Office. Already signs of trouble ahead. We've got some heavy rain just coming out of northern France, torrential rain there. The red colours indicate some really heavy rain and thunderstorms. Also down around the Channel Islands, we've got some thunderstorms going on. Not much actually across the British Isles. This area of rain just off the southeastern coast just missed us, actually. It got very close to the southeast, but it did just miss. But this rain down to the south of the country, that is heading our way, and it is going to push northwards through the course of the afternoon and into the evening. This is today's synoptic pressure chart from the GFS model, showing that thundery area of low pressure developing and pushing north. We've got very hot air just to the south and the east of the country over the continent. Really, really hot air in eastern France extending into Germany. That's just fueling this area of low pressure, and that is going to produce the rain. So we've had a look at the precipitation forecast for 6 o'clock in the evening, where we've got heavy rain there coming onto the south coast, and showers could be breaking out ahead of that heavy rain, maybe some thunderstorms through parts of the Midlands and southeast England. But that main area of torrential rain is just pushing into the south as we go through the course of the afternoon. Some showers are possible for northern England and Scotland. And it's going to be a warm day today, humid day, with temperatures somewhere between around 22 and 27 degrees. That's 72 to 81 Fahrenheit. Now, overnight, that low pressure is going to develop more as it pushes northwards, and it's going to take some very heavy rain, torrential rain, with risk of thunder and hail northwards as well. The precipitation forecast, a rainfall forecast, shows that for midnight tonight, we've got very, very heavy and torrential rain there extending through eastern parts of Wales into the Midlands, central southern England, moving up to northern England. In that area, there could be anything up to 50 millimetres of rain. That's 2 inches. Now, to the southeast, East Anglia southeast, maybe not quite as heavy, and for southwestern England and western parts of Wales, we'd probably stay out of trouble. But as we move through into the second half of the night, going through towards 6 o'clock in the morning, then on into Sunday lunchtime, we're going to find that heavy rain pushing northwards through northern England, getting into Scotland, so that by Sunday that rainfall will be sitting off the eastern coast of Scotland, torrential rain there, and just clearing away from central and northern parts of Scotland. Western Scotland probably missing the worst of the rain. Once again, it's going to be a warm night tonight with temperatures probably no lower than around 16 or 17 degrees in some of the cities, and generally around 14 or 15, so a very muggy night to come. Now, as we move through into Sunday, there's the thundery low sitting off the eastern coast of Scotland. By 6 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, that'll be pushing northwards, and then we're bringing in this westerly flow across the country, which will be cooler and pressure and bringing in showers. So we have that area of heavy thundery torrential rain across the northern parts of England through the course of tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. That'll push into Scotland through the morning and then clear away to the north and east of Scotland through Sunday afternoon. Then we have sunshine and showers following in from west. Best of the sunshine will be in the east, heaviest of showers will be in the west, where there could be hail and thunder. Temperatures will be a good few degrees down tomorrow, between around 19 and say 24. 24 is 75, and certainly feeling cooler and fresher in that westerly wind. As we move through to Monday, we're in a broad westerly flow here, but we'll be feeding in sunshine and showers, but low pressure is to the north of Scotland. So I think we're looking at showers really for many parts of the country. Maybe not too many showers getting through to the east again, but there will be a lot of them in the north and the west, and there could be hail and thunder mixed in with some of those showers. Temperatures between around, say, 18 and 23, 73, and it's about where we should be. Those temperatures are about where we should be for this time of year. Now, we may bring an area of low pressure through the country on Tuesday. That could just bring some longer spells of rain, particularly for England and Wales. The suggestion is here that England and Wales get the worst of the wet weather on Tuesday, maybe more showery further north, but certainly Tuesday looks like an unsettled day in any case, with quite strong westerly winds, and it's going to be a cool day as well. Temperatures probably below average for the first time for many weeks, between around, say, 15 and 20, 68 Fahrenheit. Pretty mediocre temperatures. Probably feeling quite humid in the west to southwesterly wind, but those temperatures actually are on the cool side with those outbreaks of rain. Now, as we move through into Wednesday, that's when things are starting to change again. The low pressure out to the west of the country, to the west of Ireland, is stalling. High pressure is building to the south and the east of the country. We're bringing a warm front in between these two masses of low pressure and high pressure, and that warm front will be introducing cloud and patchy rain across many parts of the country. Maybe some heavier rain for western Scotland, Northern Ireland, maybe parts of northwest England, North Wales too. Could be some really quite wet weather there, but most of the country just having patchy rain with that warm front on Wednesday. But the main thing is that despite being quite a cloudy day, it'll be a warmer day, a very humid, muggy sort of day, with temperatures even under the cloud possibly getting up to 24 or 25 degrees in the south. That is 75 to 77 Fahrenheit. Moving through to Thursday the 1st of August, into the last month of summer, certainly in terms of the statistics anyway. We've got the low pressure sitting to the west of the country, the high pressure to the east. We're putting in very hot air now from the south once again. Have a look at the upper air temperatures. The 15 Celsius isotherm is across the whole of England and Wales again, but 20 Celsius isotherm is coming up towards southeastern parts of England. So it's going to be a really hot day on Thursday for England and Wales. Lots of sunshine. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, always cloudier with some outbreaks of rain up there, and some of that could be quite thundery. But for England and Wales, glorious sunshine on Thursday. Temperatures lifting up possibly to 32 degrees again. That's 90 Fahrenheit in the southeast. A very hot day. And as we move through into Friday, a lot of uncertainty about Friday, because this model of the GFS wants to push the Atlantic back in on Friday, but the higher resolution ECMWF model wants to maintain the heat for Friday in the southeast, with the 20 Celsius isotherm covering much of southern and southeast England. It's an important difference, because if the ECM is right, we could well see temperatures getting up to 35 degrees, 95 Fahrenheit in the southeast on Friday. But if the GFS is right, we'll push the Atlantic through quite quickly during the course of Friday, clearing the heat off into the east. Maybe thundery, could be some thunderstorms pushing eastwards with that Atlantic push, but temperatures are much more sensible on the GFS scenario, between around 21 and 30. 30 is 86, but it's an important difference between the GFS and the ECM. The potential is there for a very hot day in the southeast on Friday. Whatever happens on Friday, by Saturday we should all be in a much cooler, fresher run of westerly winds again, with this low pressure to the north of Scotland feeding in sunshine and showers. Temperatures back down nearer to the seasonal normal at around 18 to 23. Have a look at the charts from the weatheroutlook.com. Finally, this is the situation today. Mainly dry up in the north, but there could be some showers breaking out. Increasingly wet across southern parts of the country through the course of the day, with showers or longer spells of rain breaking out. Could be some very wet weather as we go into tonight. Torrential rain for some parts of the country. Not too bad in the west and the southwest, but certainly for many central and eastern and northern parts of the country, very wet through the course of the night, with torrential rain. Maybe some thunderstorms as well moving northwards. That torrential rain is off the eastern coast of Scotland on Sunday. It'll be clearing away to the northeast, then it's sunshine and showers coming in from west. Not too many showers in the east, but lots of them in the west. Could be hail and thunder mixed in with them. Temperatures do go down by a few degrees. It certainly feels cooler and fresher. Sunshine and showers again for Monday, and again most of the showers in the west, not too many in the east. As we go through to Tuesday, we may well find England and Wales turning wet with some prolonged outbreaks of rain, whereas it's more showery further north. And then for Wednesday, we've got the warm front moving northwards, taking cloud and patchy rain with it, and turning much warmer behind it, and very muggy as well. look at that for Thursday. It doesn't show the risk of thundery rain up in the north and the west, but for England and Wales, very, very hot and sunny. And then as we move through to Friday, that's when we've got the uncertainty. It could be really, really hot on Friday in the southeast, or we could push the Atlantic through and turn it cooler and fresher. I'll certainly be keeping you updated about what's happening with Friday, both with my videos and on my flash page. Friday could be a very significant day if the ECM scenario is right. But to sum it all up, it's a very interesting week. We've got heavy rain and thunderstorms moving northwards through the course this afternoon, this evening and overnight. Torrential rain in places will give a risk of localised flooding with up to 50 millimetres of rain, 2 inches. If the thunderstorms kick off, I'll update the storm watch page later. Beyond that, it's cooler and fresher for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with showers along with spells of rain. Then from Wednesday, it's turning hotter again. Very hot on Thursday in the south and the east, and could get really, really hot in the southeast on Friday, or we could turn it cooler and fresher on Friday from the west. I'll keep you updated. Keep checking back to GavsWeatherBiz.com. A very interesting week coming up. There'll be updates all the time, so keep checking back. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.